Valve bans all Steam games that require watching advertisements to play. I didn't know there even were those kinds of games on Steam. Good, PC gaming isn't mobile gaming. This should prevent a whole bunch of mobile freemium shovelware from being ported to Steam. Seems like a pretty solid win for consumers. Valve banned that shit years ago. All they did recently was make a web page that says what they were already doing. Game journalists need to do their job. Official poster for a 24S friendship starring Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd. I think the main problem with my friend group is you have to pay to be in it. I'm assuming this movie is going to be a really long sketch from I Think You Should Leave, and I'm 100% on board for it. Kudos to whoever did the hair for this movie. Both look like they slick back real nice. A portrait photo I took in Cyberpunk 2077. You could have told me this was a real shot and I'd believe. In-game photography should be a sub. I've taken amazing photos in SnowRunner that look so real. If you're a game dev and you make your single-player game require an online connection, fuck you. The paradox of modern gaming, you need the internet to play alone. I'm signing under that statement. Making a single-player game require an online connection is like putting a vending machine inside your own fridge. I had the audacity to try to play Gran Turismo 7 on one of my few days off and naturally the servers are down. I don't even have a PlayStation Plus account. This is why people complain when single-player games have an online requirement. There's absolutely no reason for this bullshit. We were all astonished, didn't we? His barber fucked up and didn't show him the back. No wonder why clones focused more on tattoos and customizing armor than haircuts in later seasons. GIF. In Forrest Gump, 1994, Lieutenant Dan mocks Forrest, saying if you're ever a shrimp boat captain, that's the day I'm an astronaut. Later, when he shows Forrest the new legs lifting him off the ground, he taps them with his cane and says titanium alloy. It's what they use on the space shuttle. And he would have been an astronaut too if hadn't been exposed to the measles. Wait, wrong movie. Gary Sinise also portrays an astronaut in Apollo 13 in '95, the year after Forrest Gump came out. LT Dan shouted, "You chink fuck," during the ambush scene. Ended up having a Vietnamese as his fiancée. I've heard that in a sequel book or something Forrest actually goes to space, making him an astronaut. For those who saw episode 2 in theaters, what was it like to experience this scene? It was insanely awesome. It was kinda like This was incredible, but the crowd went especially wild when Yoda showed his lightsaber. At last, he will have revenge. George Lucas was the smartest motherfucker in Hollywood all along. Why was this considered a negative? I liked it because this is the sort of thing real wars get started over. It made the setting feel more real. George Lucas sucks at drama, but he's actually pretty good at world building. This is how Palpatine returns. Creating stories of chosen ones among people that know his order has been dead for a millennia. Use Force conception to create said virgins. Then when you are thrown into a pit 40 years later, it doesn't matter. Some brain-dead being becomes me, and wouldn't you know, an entire fleet of ships appears from sand, or in the case of reality, water, driven by the life exploited by the humans that killed them. The old man saw it coming a mile away and tried to warn us. Tom and Jerry at 85, the duo's first of many hits in 1940, and how their theatrical shorts have withstood the test of time. There's something about an animated character getting hit on the head with a cast iron pan and then screaming at the top of its lungs that is just timeless. I remember watching Tom and Jerry as a kid and not realizing that the shorts I was seeing on TV were even older than my parents. I thought they were new episodes, and I guess I assumed the 40s fashion and technology were just cartoon styling. Classic Creed. Love how it looks like he's gonna go bet on horse races in the 1930s. For me, Creed has the best cracks me up per appearance ratio. Frankly, I was excited when Creed became temporary manager, but I guess the power of his character lies in the random short scenes. He was on his way to get a pie from Laverne's. And possibly get a tire fixed. In Scream, 1996, Matthew Lillard puts the safety on the gun before he puts it down. I've heard from multiple sources that Matthew Lillard's a great guy to work with, an absolute delight to have on set. You fucking hit me with the phone, dig. He came into a restaurant I was working at. Super nice and very respectful. I was happy to have met him after that encounter, and it made me like him even more as an artist. Other celebrities not so much. Only Rockstar to be blamed for this. Bethesda is like this too. The last ES game came out in 2011. There's a lot more GTA games that should be in the millennial section. I would put a large part of the blame on the audience who told Rockstar that they are willing to throw endless amounts of money at them for an online game. Miro is gone from AU, pwinsider.com has confirmed. We are told that Miro and AU came to a mutual agreement on his exit from the company. Wasn't the last time we heard from Miro, he had gone back to Bulgaria and wasn't interested in wrestling anymore? He was under contract for about 4.5 years. Wrestled 20 matches in 2021. Wrestled 16 in 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2024 combined. We'll always have the Redeemer run, sad face, so much left on the table for the Redeemer gimmick. Damn shame. Facts. I love how the Song of Ice and Fire was just so one of Aegon Targaryen's descendants could be cousins with the person who defeated the Night King. It was prophesied that you will bang your aunt. Nothing will directly happen because of it, but man, think of it. Weird, right? Your aunt. Like and subscribe.